Joffrey came into the room while he was dying, and he was like, "Dad, can I borrow the car?"
Show me your con.
I wrote so much about incest, I don't know what else to write about. I like pineapple on my pizza. No.
Oh, you filled out nicely. The call will be very pleased.
Wait, which Podrick?
What? The one with
Podrick's
the
the one with the
15.
magic cock.
So now that we got that out of the way, welcome everybody, Caesar, for the first time on the podcast.
Ever.
Man, the guy behind the scene, the man, the girth, the myth.
The myth.
So he's going to be joining us because we kicked Jasmine out for the pineapple. And
Psychopath.
so Caesar has more input on what we're going to talk about because apparently, of course, we missed a bunch of shit.
5, 6, and 7.
Yes. For the rest of the seasons. So, yeah. So
For fucking one, we didn't talk dick about Jon Snow.
Yeah. And speaking of Jon Snow, we didn't
Dick?
talk about you know nothing.
Jon Snow and Ygritte.
Sansa.
So much redhead action and okay, we can't bring him up yet actually because this isn't the sequence.
I'm almost fucking...
Jon Snow is just like, he's just likable as a character.
He's brooding. Anybody
his-
likes a brooding
It's
character.
his face. He just... You could just take that home
It's
to your
that
mother.
damn smile.
It's
that
that
smile.
bastard energy, that bastard essence. You're just like, I want to fix him. Let me...
Jesus.
Is there something wrong?
Is that the girls like fucking
That's why they put him in
That's
that
why.
room. No, he's brooding.
See, this is why like, why is this so hard? Allows women on our podcast? Like,
Oh my god, such gentlemen.
I was disapproving of that.
You don't know.
All right, so
Keeps
Jon
it
Snow.
here.
He's brooding, you know? That's literally just how he is the whole time. He doesn't really have too much change, except for I feel like he becomes less stubborn and less prideful throughout his journey, you know?
That's true.
At first, he's just like, yeah, whatever. I don't care. He's self-loathing as fuck.
Yeah.
He's like,
He's just
whatever.
like, I'm a bastard. I don't deserve shit.
Whatever, my
I'm
dad
gonna-
left, I don't care.
And my mom was a whore, probably.
Like, damn, dude, Jon Snow was so eager to go to the fucking wall and just throw his life away.
Self-loathing, man.
Yeah, man. He's like, I would never marry.
Dude, he was
I'm
like,
not living.
he was the fucking original fucking emo boy.
Oh, yeah.
Sad boy.
He was a nun, technically.
Basically.
He was prepared to be a virgin forever.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
That's right. He didn't get laid. Poor bastard.
Which
got
comes to my
laid.
like George R. Martin's writing, like damn, dude, like men are actually that willing to just throw away like fucking women.
Yeah, that's really, really delusional on their part. Like, we all know you can't control your fucking biological...
Wasn't that like a thing too? Like, even though people took the black, it's not like they upheld their fucking values.
And technically, if you go back to Sam, he was talking about how the vows from the
She's right.
Yeah, you're not allowed to have a wife or father
For
any
being
children,
for being a
but that
great
doesn't
maester.
technically that doesn't say just
Doesn't
for being
say in
nice
the
of
wording that you
sorry.
can't fuck.
Yeah, the men of the Night's Watch are not allowed to have
Take
children.
wife. Yeah,
Yes,
he's-
but it does not specify
He's like, loopholes!
that you can't hang dong.
I can't believe it took Sam for them to figure that out though.
I mean, he is the book smart fellow. He's not the muscle.
It's just funny though.
He's
like,
the only one with like a third grade.
The fucking he's the friend zone guy.
that's so true. It's like he's the one with like a third grade knowledge.
He passed primary school.
They're all like, oh, I can't read. He's like, that's my specialty.
It's like Sam went to fucking middle school when he left for the council.
His fucking dad was like, fuck you, you're not a warrior. And he's like, yeah, I'll show you.
So what else did we not touch upon?
Ygritte.
Yeah. What?
She mentioned she mentioned like father,
You
so I
know,
just
like-
thought of Dick on.
Pick on
When I think of Ygritte, besides her dying,
R.I.P.
but besides her dying, that one fucking line that sticks to me is like, "You do that thing with your tongue."
And
Yo,
she's
how-
like, you know nothing, Jon Snow.
You know nothing except for getting in my asshole
What was that
with that
thing
tongue. What's that thing you do with your tongue?
What's that thing you did with your tongue?
Wait, when they were
He's like, I don't know
They
what
weren't
it is.
even acting, dude. They did that shit.
like they were actually fucking on camera.
Like,
the guy was like,
cut. They're like,
A crown fork.
Khal Drogo's dead. Move on.
We didn't even talk about
you're
that yet.
stupid.
We did.
That's true.
We talked about him dying like
We
a
didn't,
bitch.
No, we didn't touch it. We just
Talked
mentioned
about
it.
him. Yeah.
He got sick with the flu and died.
That's what I want to get up. Yeah, go
witch.
ahead.
I think a lot of the things you guys missed upon is that all these deaths that these characters have are ironic because all these characters like died because of the things that they were basically not like. I know you're upset about Khal Drogo dying because he didn't die in battle,
He
a
was
glorious
prideful.
death. Exactly,
Right.
and that's kind of that's the
irony.
George R. R. Martin.
He's a big brawny
Martin
man.
thing is that he's like nothing could kill him in war. Like he had to die of fucking sad.
Something.
Something out of it.
Yeah.
a bitch ass
Unrelated,
death,
yeah, it's
basically.
sad.
All
It
he,
also-
dude, he went out like a G though. Oh no, he didn't.
I mean, that
No,
was
he
also
didn't,
due to
but
the
it-
magic, the witch, the evil witch that
Right,
cursed.
that's true.
She's like, your children's gonna die to Daenerys, like when she was pregnant.
That's the thing. I don't
She
really
said-
remember. That's very.
Well, this is
hazy
what
on me.
happened,
Yeah.
okay? So what happened was Daenerys was worried about Khal because he got sick, and she took to this blood magic that this
Oh,
witch was promising her, hey, like it's gonna take another life. And Daenerys was not thinking of it in like a deeper way. She was like, oh yeah, that horse, yeah, sure, we'll sacrifice that horse if it means saving my Khal. But really, the witch was talking about her baby. And so she's like, you're gonna lose both of them. And she's like, he'll be alive physically, but he's a vegetable at that point.
Yeah.
Like, you're not gonna have Khal Drogo. You're gonna have his physical body here, but he's not gonna be there anymore. And she couldn't stand to see him like that.
That's right.
And
I think
because
she
of
should-
that, she had to pay with her child's life. And that's the scene when she became unburnt and she was in the ashes,
Yeah.
and then she emerged from that, and everyone was like,
They're
were
like,
like-
Amelia Clark showing her tits. Wow.
they're witnessing God in their eyes.
Yeah,
They're like,
yeah, true.
what?
But like, yeah, let's move on from that. We can talk about what season were we on? Season 4, season 5.
We're starting
Five,
season
basically.
5.
We're starting season 5. Okay. Is there anything else we want to touch
Well,
up on?
You didn't talk about Ygritte dying.
Oh, shit, yeah.
She died at the, no, but
Yeah,
because
yeah,
I know
yeah,
this
that's
because
right.
she and
Is
Oberyn.
that season 4?
Season 4,
because
I
she and
think.
Oberyn died within like episodes of each other.
Yeah, it
and
was-
that was a lot.
Wasn't the last 2 episodes? Wasn't the last 2 episodes like the
Yeah.
the IMAX?
When the-
Usually episode 9
Oh,
is when
shit.
the
The
whole
wild-
entire
Yeah, yo.
shit fucks.
Yeah,
Yo,
the wild.
we fun fact, we watched that shit in IMAX.
Oh,
Both
that's
episodes.
right. That's right.
It's
Yeah,
like
we
the
did.
Battle of the
We watched the
Wall,
last
I mean,
2.
We watched
We
the
even have
wall.
a poster for it too. Yeah. It was in theaters.
Yeah, Amanda's actually fairly new to it. But she did fucking beast mode all the
Yeah.
seasons
Oh, when did you get into Game of Thrones?
last year.
2 years
Oh
ago.
well,
2 years ago.
Lucky you, because you don't have to wait all this time, right? Like she gets it all.
We're over here
you
waiting for
guys-
the next season, just like
You exposed me. Yeah, no, I it was pretty much just like that. But no, I just remember Ygritte died after Oberyn, and it was so sad
When
because
he-
she was like talking to her wildling brethren, and she was like, "If any of you guys touches Jon Snow, I'm gonna fucking put an arrow through your heart. That's mine." And the big bald creepy fuck with all
yeah.
that like body modifications, that weirdo comes after him and they're
Oh,
fighting for a
the
while.
ult.
And then here you go. No, but it was funny because it's like before that Sam was like, Ollie, take a weapon, fight for
Oh,
yourself.
Sam
you don't
was
wanna
the one
sit
that
here.
caused
You don't want to
this.
sit here and just be,
that's
succumb to
kinda
this.
sad.
And then so Ollie's like, okay, fine, bow and arrow, I guess. And then he
Okay,
picks it up and he sees Ygritte and she's just like,
Wait, all these like bow and arrow, yeah, tra-la-la-la.
and then John's like, no. And she's like, and then,
She's like, I love him.
and he's like,
And then it cuts to Ollie, and he's just like,
Yeah. He's really proud of that, and
Well,
we
yeah.
understand like, oh
John was
God.
and
that's what,
Ollie's like,
that's what kind of ruined the scene.
yeah, he does the head nod.
he does the nod.
That's gotta be like the one that was the only. I honestly, in all of Game of Thrones, I think that's the one thing that took me out of Game of Thrones.
It was
Just
funny.
that Ollie nod.
Because he.
And you know what? On the Free Folk subreddit that I was talking about, there's a flare. Or
Of
either
course there
there's
is.
another subreddit or there's a flare, which is fuck Ollie.
Fuck Ollie.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
We're gonna promote
Can we
the
just
child.
talk about his death now?
Yeah.
Yes.
The hanging.
Yeah.
The hanging.
Blue in
Let's
the
just go
face.
to there right
Yeah.
now. That was an amazing moment for
This
me.
other guy too.
They hung all the people who stabbed John, right?
Yeah, the betrayal.
all the
betrayal.
for the watch.
All the people for the watch.
Yeah, for the watch. Yeah.
Who was that ugly ass motherfucker who hated Jon Snow? What was his name?
You mean the fuck?
Because he wasn't the
It wasn't Jorah Mormont's father. It was
No, it wasn't.
his
because that man
the
he
Lord.
died.
It wasn't the Lord Commander.
It wasn't Lord Commander.
Lord Commander.
Lord Commander.
Who the fuck was it though? What was his name?
Yeah, you see, we hated him so much, and he was ugly as shit. So we're like, fuck that guy.
Yeah,
Fuck that
he's
guy.
literally the one that wanted Jon to like. He just had this fucking vendetta for this guy that didn't even need it. You know, like
Right.
Butthurt, because
Yeah.
he probably has been waiting for years to be the Lord Commander.
Yeah.
And Jon Snow.
Oh, that's true.
I know. Okay, I know who you're
Amanda,
talking about.
Amanda makes
but
a
I don't
good
know.
point.
Yeah.
That's probably that was probably honestly his
Resentful.
fucking arc. He was
Yeah.
just resentful that this kid's coming out of nowhere and he's better
He's
than
a
him.
bastard. He's got, all this nobility and all these years behind him, and like Jon Snow's just this
And
bastard.
he's like, it's like, you're gonna take the one thing that I wanted away from
Ned
me.
Stark's bastard. Or if you don't
Ned
like,
Stark's bastard.
You know,
Yeah.
it's like, what did
Sounded
that
Scottish.
That guy probably had to do some shady shit to fucking take the black, you know?
yeah.
Yeah.
What about those guys that came and took the black after Jon had already got there? And they're like, yeah, we got all kinds here, you know?
Rapist.
Like, we've got you, and
That's
you're just a
true.
guy who just came here. But these guys were, like, pillaging and raping
Yeah.
people. And, like, he's like, shit, fuck, I didn't realize. Like, I'm
We
gonna
have
be
to
with,
change.
be with all them. We are the world.
Everyone join hands.
I mean, was it a
Kumbaya.
mystery why they had a mutiny? Like, come
Yeah,
on, you fucking
right.
put a room filled with like serial killers and shit. What did you think was gonna happen?
They
you
tried
know?
to have that be Tyrion's. He's like, serve out the rest of your days at
Oh,
on the
yeah,
wall.
that's right.
And
Oh,
Tyrion's
yeah.
like, nah.
I'm not doing that.
Nah, there's
Nah,
no
big
whores over
dog.
there.
I demand
Yo.
trial by combat.
Tyrion was like, yo, that's gonna be a no for me,
It's
dog.
gonna be a-
All right, so since we're on season 5, we've been talking about Jon Snow getting stabbed.
That's
Yeah.
literally the
Yeah.
end of the season.
Yeah.
We should talk about a little before. I mean,
Yes.
Sorry, I know I'm breaking the fucking wall here, but like, dude, there's a lot we haven't talked about. I just realized. Oh, we haven't really touched on Bran.
Fuck Bran. Fuck Bran. I'm sorry. I
one-
like Game of Thrones. I don't like fantasy so much. Like
That's true. Yeah,
That is
that's me.
that's kind of just takes away.
Well,
from it.
because
yeah.
it's because like I think also I know you don't like fantasy, but I think what it is, what Game of Thrones does with this, is that it's the same fucking thing. There's no payoff. You don't understand dick about the third-eyed raven or any of that philosophical bullshit. Like you
Well,
don't get it
I think
because
some people
they don't explain it that well.
I mean, they do eventually.
Some
for
people
us.
have notions of it though. It depends on what
Yeah.
your I guess your
what your religion believes.
in a nutshell, kind of like if you're a spiritual person and you're into all the metaphysical shit, like you kind of have an idea of what this means to you or how you can like develop your opinion of what they're trying to convey with that. Because if you're thinking about like astral projection and all of that shit, that's basically what a warg is. What Bran is doing
Yeah.
when he's
Yeah.
becoming a third eye raven. He's basically astral projecting when he's going in. He's like honed into the tree, and he's like basically, he's like hardwired in, and he's like astral projecting. That's what he's doing.
I'm like, fuck that. No, I don't want to see that shit. I want to see fucking incest.
Bran's over here fucking Avatar and that shit. He's like connecting to the world.
freaking the shit out of
He's locked,
Sansa.
he's locked into the Matrix, you know?
What was the one line he was freaking Sansa out? And he's like, "You were
You
beautiful."
look so beautiful in that white
Who
dress.
the fuck says that the night
You
her
look so
sister's raped?
beautiful when,
Like, right?
yeah.
Was it the right?
Yeah.
It was
white
the
dress?
night his
You know what?
Yes, you look so
sister was
beautiful.
raped.
We're gonna get to that point
Ramsay.
because yeah, that season's right. Like it went from season to season, and then in that fucking time frame, Bran turns into this
He
fucking
just completely just
children of
180s,
the-
man. It was just like
Yeah.
dead.
It was
Because he
it was
wasn't ready.
it was jarring is the word. I
Yeah.
think. It was jarring how quick like
He
his
had
fucking
to.
character.
He had to
changed.
become the three-eyed raven because of the children of the forest
Yeah.
and the army of the dead coming because he touched the Night King in a vision, and that gave the Night King the ability to find him quicker, and he wasn't ready to, and he wasn't the Jedi, you know, master
Basically,
at that
really,
point.
that's what that shit
He's like,
is, dude. Like,
now it's time for you to become the three-eyed raven, and he's like, but what if am I ready? And he's like, no,
You will not build children.
not.
You cannot lay with women.
you're not ready, and he wasn't ready.
Just all quick and shit. Like, oh.
He's like, wait, what?
I know that was still like on like season 5, but like I can't remember for the life of me what happened. Like all I remember is the ending of season 5.
What about Hodor?
Dude, Hodor's death. That's
Hold on,
literally
that was
made it
season
mid-season.
6.
That was season 6, yo.
No, that was mid-season
dude,
5, wasn't
it?
it?
Was season,
season
6.
6.
That's why I
Wow.
didn't say anything.
Well, we'll touch up on that right now.
Whatever.
thought it
Spoiler
was-
alert.
Yeah.
Fucking-
Wait, this whole thing is
this whole thing's just spoiled.
right.
So-
So fuck it.
So before we get to season 6, let's touch up on a little notes on season 5, which would be
Hard home.
Hard Home.
Hard Home. Oh man,
Jon
that was
Snow,
a great
as
episode.
we were talking about.
Yeah.
And his,
That was one
his
of the
most
greatest fucking episodes. Dude.
Elaborate with Hard Home.
Okay, well, John and the fucking the free folk, they're John's trying to fucking convince them like, yo, this threat's coming. We got a boogie.
Electric boogie too.
Fuck this fucking.
She
band.
was really warm. I was like, oh hell no, dude. George R.R. Martin again. What is wrong with you, bro?
Oh, dude, do it though, dude, because you do
She's
it
like,
well.
Egret's sick of it. She's like sitting there listening to this bro talk, and she's like just thinking about how she
That
wants
was
to.
Tormund, right?
Yeah, she's sitting there thinking about how she just wants to stab the guy who broke her heart, right? And like they're all just talking about fucking like
Tormund's
bullshit.
over here just
and he's
fucking-
just like, yeah, she was warm and she was beastly, and Egret's just like, you never fucked a bear. We all know you never fucked a bear. No one wants to hear about the bear you never fucked.
Damn, shut down.
His masculinity just goes like.
All I can think about is driving each one of these arrows through a crow's heart.
Tormund's over here like, party pooper.
He's like,
You're fun at parties.
It's not fun now. But if he fucks Brienne, then is he fucking a bear
That's
at that
not
point?
cool.
Yo,
Well,
but, like,
Brienne did fight a bear.
okay, but like, if we can get back, yeah, she did, yeah.
That was her? No.
I mean, she was gonna die if
The
like,
bear
fucking
killed,
Jamie didn't help.
Yeah, exactly.
I was
Anyways,
like, never mind.
if we get back to Hardhome, that shit came out of nowhere.
What?
Like watching that for the first time, like you had no idea it was gonna turn into that
Such a shit
crazy
show.
fucking
Yeah.
like. Oh man! Like the first time watching that, when I saw the White Walkers on top of the cliff, I'm like, yo, what's happening? And then
Even John-
and then you
yo.
just see. They all just start falling.
It's like World War Z, but with one of the
Yeah,
army.
same.
of
Dude,
Jack.
like when that shit happened, I was like, my fucking pillows.
Get him a weighted blanket now.
Weighted blanket.
Dude, that moment though, when he has what is it called? His sword?
Valerian steel.
His
No,
Valerian-
but
you didn't
it's
know
called-
it was
it's called-
Valerian
it's called
steel
something, though.
until
What's it-
yeah,
what's
it's
it called?
there's a knife.
The
It's
They
like
have names.
Sword?
Just like needle.
No, yeah.
Needle.
bigger needle, I guess.
Daddy needle.
Needle 2.0.
I bet all these fucking like Game of Thrones nerds are like, you
Yeah.
guys don't know the fucking sword. You don't know anything.
Yeah, right.
I'm gonna
Sorry.
blog about
Widow's
this.
whale. No, just kidding, right?
Widow's whale. No,
We're
that was
sexually
fucking-
active.
Widow's whale was Joffrey's sword.
Right.
Stupid.
Yes,
But basically, Blade, you didn't know it was made of Valerian steel at the time,
Right.
you know, or dragon glass. Is it dragon glass?
Dragon glass
Dragon
is
glass
Valerian
is-
steel.
Oh, it is.
So
okay.
yeah, so basically,
Steel
steel
forged
was
with dragon glass.
fused with the dragon glass
Okay.
to make Valyrian steel.
Right, that's what makes sense. To
Right.
me.
Yeah, so then you
That's
have
what makes sense.
Why not? I
Snow
understand
has
chemical.
one.
It's
else?
bothering me though. Is it long claw, right?
It was
Is it long
long.
claw?
That sounds about right.
We can just honestly Google it if you
Isn't
want.
Brienne's is Oathkeeper.
Oathkeeper.
And then
Oathkeeper.
Needle is Arya's. And
I could
then
have swore it was long claw.
I thought that.
Are we talking about
Sam's
John's?
father
John's,
John,
yeah,
yeah,
John's
the one that
I think so.
the Lord
We didn't talk
John
about the
Ormond
dire
gave
wolves.
him.
No dire wolf.
Lord
conversations
Commander
either.
gave it
There
to
was
him
no
after his
fucking.
death.
That. Dude,
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, long claw.
Of
Nice.
course, I have like the
There you
ADD thing where like my brain regresses and goes back to
Fuck
season
you,
4
nerds.
or season 4. Yeah, where they fucking mounted the direwolf's head on Rob's body.
Oh shit!
That's what we
Oh
that's,
my God.
that's what I forgot earlier. Oh my
hail
god.
the king
Dude,
of the
all
north.
hail the king of the north.
King of the north.
Dude.
And Arya had to
Arya's
see
like,
that.
Arya's like, I can't wait to see my brother. Boom! Oh, yeah, the king of the north. Oh,
They're laughing and oh my god. Okay, wait.
Was that season 4? I thought that was the
Yeah,
end
no,
of
it was
no,
season
that
4
was
because it was
season-
right after
No.
me.
oh,
Wasn't
no,
it-
no.
isn't the season 3
Season
the end?
season 4, the first.
In the
or
beginning,
no,
because the
first
Red
episode.
Wedding was the finale.
Yeah,
So it was
season,
right in the
season 4. I
beginning, and
thought
Arya
season-
was being delivered by.
It was the first
Oh.
episode.
I thought
think.
the Red Wedding was ninth episode of season 3.
Oh wait, no, you're
And
right.
maybe it
And then
was.
the
It was.
10th
No, no,
episode.
you're right. It
Either
was
way.
episode.
It's always the 9th episode
We
that
missed
was
that.
fucked
Shit
up,
gets
and then
down.
then HBO
That hurt.
obviously fucked us and was like, we're only gonna have 8 episodes.
You know what's
now
funny?
in this
Because
season.
like I thought the same thing, but Hard Home was episode 8.
Yeah, I was gonna say it was. Then it was
Broke the
changed.
tradition.
Yeah.
Break the
No,
mold.
season 9 was still a good. I mean, episode
was
9
bastard.
for season 5 was still good. That was
yeah,
like
yeah, it was
Stannis'
fucking
death, right?
Yeah.
Stannis' death. I was told before that when his daughter died.
Yeah.
Oh
They said-
yeah, that's right.
That the wife was
that
to
was
blame for
fucked
that.
up.
Yeah.
Stannis was like, but fuck him, dude. He's supposed to be this hard warrior, and he's just not going to stand up to his bitch ass wife who can't even bear him a son.
Cook. Damn.
And he's going to take this bitch's word. Just murder the poor girl.
I think you know what,
That was
like
crazy.
John was like, fuck that.
The thing was Stannis, like, his character.
So mad with power.
He's just a tortured soul.
He was no. That's what I was gonna say. Like, his character was doomed from the start. He was just a tortured soul. Like, all he wanted was his rightful fucking.
Yeah.
He didn't even want that originally. He was fine with his brother having it.
He was living in his shadow.
Yeah,
it was the fact that, like, also that, like,
that
his brother
Ned came out with, like, illegitimate son.
He's
He's
like,
like, if he's illegitimate, then it gives me a reason to be king. You
He's
know,
like, well, I'm not
right.
gonna let Renly take the throne. Let's be honest.
but at the same time, like, I think I don't know if I'm remembering this wrong, but Stannis was, like, sort of resentful to his brother Robb because he was given, like, he wanted a different castle or some bullshit. Like, he was given Dragonstone, which was abandoned and fucking like.
Well, isn't that the original? Oh yeah, well that's the
Stannis
original
took it.
Targaryen.
No, I understand that, but like Stannis wanted more than that, I think.
I mean, I'd be happy
He
with
was
the
probably
chasm.
only delegated. He was probably only delegated a certain amount of land that it wasn't, satisfying to him. Like when they try to tell Jaime, like go live in Casterly Rock.
Point is,
Oh, yeah.
Stannis was doomed from the start.
Stannis is the most anticlimactic, like, warrior type character to me. He's just kind of like, well, what's the red woman say?
he doesn't have a mind for himself.
He's just like, yeah, you think that could be? Is that you really? Oh yeah.
You know what? Like,
blood?
He's a definition of like, go ask your mother.
Yeah. He's just like,
Stannis though, like the entire time, like, up until his death, the only time I really felt for him was his death. Like because yes, because when
his daughter's death.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
When Brienne came and like fucking like, I sentence you to die, like Stannis was just.
Yeah, you're right.
He was
yeah,
like,
you're right.
he was just like you could just like that guy, and I kudos to that guy for the acting, like, because he was just like, do it.
He's like, yeah.
I deserve this.
It's at the end of my
I killed
contract.
my child. Yeah.
Yeah, when his daughter died, she was.
Yeah, he gave up everything for it, and
She
it
was
got
like-
nowhere.
Who suffered the most from that? Sir Davos.
Sir Davos.
Oh, yeah.
Can we talk about Sir Davos?
Oh, that's one of my favorite
the
characters.
Onion
Aside
Knight,
from the
dude.
the main.
Onion Knight.
The Onion Knight.
Yo,
man.
Stannis was like.
He lost his son in
Was he like? He
battle.
lost 4 fingers and shit, right? Just
Yeah,
no
yeah, yeah,
I think it
stealing.
was 3.
Yeah.
Actually. No, didn't he get it cut off? I mean,
He got his 4
blown off.
fingers like.
He lost his son in the
No,
Blackwater.
you pay the crime. He got his fingers chopped off because he
he's
got
stealing,
yeah.
Stannis
What
was
did he
like,
say when he
can
introduced
He's
steal-
like, I'm not
himself
much of a
to
fighter, but
Yeah.
he's got a great
That
accent.
guy's
and
so
everything.
badass.
So I love Sir
Not
Davos.
much of a
I really
fighter.
hope he actually ends up pretty well.
He's got the best eyebrow expression.
Yeah.
You know what? I think Sir Davos is safe. Damn it, that's not. I don't want to.
Yeah, I was like, let's not get in there yet, but yeah. I'm gonna get another beer in the meantime. Anyone want another beer?
Yes, please.
I just opened one.
You want to share?
I'll take some.
You want to siphon off me? Just put it.
Like,
Dude,
fucking-
there is nothing.
I'll be like fucking Robin. Just,
Yeah, he's old enough to think for himself. He's my baby.
What happened? Okay, I remember him coming back into the show, but what happened to his character? Did
Nothing.
he's still a bitch.
Nothing. He's the fucking Knight of the Veil, or the Lord of the Veil.
Yeah, he's
Lord of the
literally
Veil.
just there. I think they just gave up on the Veil.
Well, now he's.
Littlefinger manipulates him.
I was gonna say like Littlefinger literally
Then he
takes
dies.
control, so now he is.
So now it's
considered.
in limbo because
Yeah.
because
Robin is
he's dead.
Yeah, but
Peter
Robin,
Baelish.
Yeah, no, but I mean like what
Peter
about?
Baelish is dead.
Robin is the Lord of the Veil now.
So I was gonna say, so Robin is now obviously
Right,
Lord of the
right,
Veil,
yeah.
So.
Yes. So, they fucked.
I'm still on Stannis.
Dude, like. Is that kid?
Is he gonna come back?
No, I'm
He
just
should be
saying.
coming back to the show.
He's coming back to the show,
There,
but
yeah.
it's just like, damn, is that kid gonna die?
He should die.
Well,
'cause he has no fighting skills.
Yeah, exactly. He's not a. Well, no, that
They pointed
actually.
it out.
I was gonna say that. Didn't they take him to like Lord Baelish? Basically,
They were
took
trying
him
to
to.
train
Yeah.
him,
Trying
but
to
he's
train him,
like,
but he's a bitch.
What do I do?
That was the last time we saw of him trying to fight.
He was looking at that bird in the cage or whatever. He was like, "Fine, I'll show him mercy." Like Littlefinger's like, "I think we should give him a second chance." And he's like, "Fine, I won't have fun this time."
We should consider pineapple on the pizza. Everything you know right now.
Get the fuck out of here, Jasmine.
Wait, so where do we leave off then? Season 6 now?
We
or-
are now at, let's see, we kind of, Oh, we didn't talk about shame.
Shame.
yeah.
We were talking about
Shame.
Arya, the Hound.
You know, I did not care for the fucking religious aspect of the
Yeah,
show.
something about the sparrows.
What were they called? There was, the
Sparrows.
sparrows
The
and the
high
harpies?
The sparrows.
No,
High
I'm talking about for when.
Oh, for
No,
Daenerys?
Yeah, for Daenerys.
Eyes Wide Shut characters.
Yeah, what were they called?
Oh, shit.
Harpies.
Harpies,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, but them, they just wanted to keep the slavery.
They're like
I always was confused with the two because they weren't they like back to back like that.
That was happening
Yeah, but they
in
weren't religious.
Westeros.
Yeah,
or-
yeah,
yeah.
Westeros was happening with the High Sparrow.
Right.
And then
They're like anonymous.
The harpies were happening
Yeah.
over across.
And
the
isn't
sea.
that where what's his name met his demise? Who was formerly a part of the King's Guard of
Yeah.
Oh,
Joffrey?
yeah.
Like,
You mean the
we
badass
We
dude?
relieve you
Yeah.
of your duties, and he was like, "This is bullshit."
Yeah.
Took
fucking
his armor
right,
off.
yeah.
Yeah.
he was like, I could take you all on, you
Serve out
fucking...
the rest of your days in Costly Rock, and he was like, "Eat my dick."
He's like, oh, wait, they were like, we need your badge and your gun. He's like, this is bullshit. I'm serving out my pension,
So I
goddammit.
went to go serve Queen Daenerys. and
Dude, that
Yeah,
guy,
that's
cool.
for the life of me, I can't remember his name.
Can't remember his name either.
I don't know how to describe him, but
He was a
He's a
badass.
guy.
he was badass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With what's his name? Grey Worm.
Grey Worm.
Grey Worm.
Grey
Grey
Worm.
Worm.
Unsullied.
Dude, Grey
Grey Worm
Worm
was
probably had the hottest chick with him too.
Yeah, but he can do anything.
Melisandre.
And I was gonna say, and it's the saddest part about it. It's like, you know,
But you
he's got the
can
most
find out.
beautiful woman there, and he's just
Who's
like,
to fucking say the Grey Worm doesn't have the fucking steez of like fucking
Steez.
yes, I'm saying steez.
How very Southern California and bros of Simi Valley of you.
Yo.
Put that down.
Yo, real bros.
Put
Sunny
that down.
Valley.
But what were you trying to get at?
I was trying to
I was like, wait.
Steve.
I was
I
trying
wanna
to
hear more.
What was
I
the
was
point?
trying to get at fucking Grey Worm like,
Like what? Just rubbing her? Just you
no,
can-
like fucking
yeah, literally
can
he
use
was
my
dry
name.
humping, if anything,
Yeah.
you know.
Josh Hartnett. He fucking
Oh,
blew, he blew a fucking
made
rose
He made her come without.
with the rose.
with the rose. He's
That's bullshit. I
Josh-
tried that.
Josh-
It doesn't work.
Wait, Josh Hartnett?
Yeah.
Oh.
For 40 days and
What?
40 nights.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
no.
yeah.
He was Danny in Pearl Harbor. Michael Bay.
That's what you remember from. Like,
You remember poor Pearl
yeah, right. Ben Affleck, basically.
nah, dude. He made a girl come just by blowing on her.
with the rose petal?
This dude.
Does not work.
What's his name?
No,
I'm
you
trying to find his name.
That's what Grey Worm did, though.
No, he didn't.
This
You don't
gentleman.
know.
Probably fucking finger fucking
Well,
Dude, you
all
don't
right.
know.
So season
Ian-
6 now, right?
That's the guy who.
What's
plays-
happening now? What is it, Battle of the Bastards?
Wait, was yeah, season 6 is Battle of the Bastards.
Season 6 is Battle of the Bastards.
But before that, wait, was it before that? Holy shit, there's a lot that happened in season 6. Holy shit.
Well, yeah, because season
Yes.
5 is sort of the black sheep
Yeah.
season for Game of Thrones.
I mean-
a lot of people didn't like it. I thought it was appropriate. It was like a Mad Men season for me. It's a lot of dialogue.
It's
and I
a, it's
love
a lot
dialogue.
of fucking what's the word that people use?
Mundane.
No, like when you're just trying to. It's a lot of fucking. I can't think of the word. Like it's just story. It's just like fucking.
That's why. I mean, I love
Couldn't
story.
find it.
I'm
Like I said, it's just.
I'm
that's fine.
still over Stannis' daughter.
Dude, that was so sad
The
to hear her
grayscale.
scream.
Yeah.
Like, you know, that was.
Stannis was like,
Even he looked away. I think that was very
He was like, ah, fuck.
That was very his character, though. You know, like as much as like you know, like if you're gonna go through with this, at least watch it happen. But he just couldn't, and like I was like, that's when I knew he was gonna be dead.
he
Yeah,
can still
well, he
hear
deserved it.
He can still hear the screams of his daughter and the crackling of the fire as it slowly quiets,
We didn't talk about.
along with their screams. He's like, you see, Melisandre, it's not the noise that keeps me awake at night. It's the silence.
Oh God.
All right, moving on to season 6.
Season 6.
So,
what
so
happened?
Hodor.
Hodor.
Ramsey, Reek.
Where's your cat?
What about
Oh, I didn't
Yara.
find that fucker.
Yara
Yara?
Greyjoy? All of this.
Dude, there's
Yeah. Dude.
Game of Thrones is a fucking clusterfuck.
Yeah,
Yara.
there's so
Yara's
much shit.
great though. I like
Yara
her.
Greyjoy. Oh yeah. Whatever.
You like Yara?
Excuse me?
Well, it's also the.
She's an empowering woman.
I didn't say, wait. Season 6 also has the uncle coming in.
I do
Yeah,
like
yeah.
I do like Yara.
Yara is pretty badass.
Yara's fucking cool.
And that exchange between Theon Greyjoy and Balon Greyjoy, where he's like, "You act as if I volunteered to go. You sent off your only boy.
God damn it.
Get his loyalty. How do you explain your loyalty, Theon?
Right.
Your new family. They're not my new family. Stockholm syndrome at its finest.
Right?
Damn,
Yes, my lord.
we didn't even talk about Theon getting his fucking pee-pee snipped.
Let's do that!
Yeah, Mike's ready for that. Mike's
Becoming
so
a
ready.
eunuch
I am
isn't really
so
something I want
fucking
to talk
ready.
about, but
I'm
sure.
so ready to fucking talk about Ramsey.
Alright, take it away.
Dude, when he came off, I was like, who the fuck is this guy? Oh, he's gonna help Theon. And then, nope, cuts off his dick. No, wait, before that, I love that scene.
Made him like
I
fucking
love that scene
enjoy
with his
winning.
hand. When he's like either beg me to cut it off or I'm gonna keep doing it. And he's like, cut it off! Dude.
And those girls, dude, they're like his minions.
Yeah.
Those chicks.
Wait, they hunted one down?
Yeah.
That
She
was
was like,
dope.
this is wrong. And they're like, die.
This is wrong. Really?
You think of that now?
now that you mention it, I feel bad. I feel bad.
For the life, I don't know the names of the two chicks.
Yeah.
But
Nah, don't worry, they're not.
when Theon finally came through with his he's like, oh, I'm done being Reek, and
not
tossed that bitch over the railing.
Oh yeah.
That
He's
was-
still
was-
Reek. I think he's still, like
Yeah.
he
Reek's
like
in there.
especially in season 7.
Well, yeah,
he's Reek
because
like,
dude,
He's-
yeah,
Yeah.
he suffered obviously.
He
but
was
still.
traumatic.
that
like-
that PTSD, man.
Yeah.
Well, when he tossed her over and she hit the ground, dude, that shit was amazing. That was like really good.
Yeah.
I think they've added a really good thing, which like they kept making you think like, is this the moment he stops being Reek? Like
Yeah.
they built
They
on that
tease it.
for
They
so
tease
much because like there's so many moments of
With
Theon like you have these moments where he's like he's gonna fucking finally like
Yeah.
break this. He's gonna be like, no, I'm fucking Theon, and it never happens, and I love that because it's such a build up that finally comes out, and it's just like cool.
Yeah.
Like I guess
Ramsey shows that with his father Roose, and he's like, "Oh, hey, Reek, come here.
Oh,
I want to be shaven."
Shave.
And
Yeah,
he's like,
yeah.
and he tells him about his the death of his family during when he's shaving
That's
him,
why.
and he's like,
That's why he's a boss. That's
Yes,
why Ramsey's
Lord.
a fucking boss.
yeah.
Like he literally could do something, but he's just so scared. He's so
Yeah.
traumatized. It's
He's
just-
been totally just programmed to obey,
and that's why Jordan's character is always Reek. I'm just kidding. No.
That's why you never get married.
Would you rather lose your dick or get married to somebody you don't want to be married
Talk
to?
my dick. I love the scene where he was like, he's shirtless because, oh, dude, I was joking. But when he's shirtless
Oh
and what's
my
her name
God.
came to go save Theon. What's her name?
Yara,
Yara.
Yara.
That was like at the end of like season 4, right, or something.
Something
Like,
like that.
Some
Yeah.
shit, but like
it was like earlier.
I love that when he's
Regress.
like, come on.
He's like, come on, you know the daggers. Come on.
Like, dude, like that guy get no fucks.
yeah, dude. That
Ramsey.
was so badass.
Yes.
It was like with the dogs and everything.
Yeah.
too, yeah.
But speaking of Ramsey, do you remember when he killed that wildling woman who was taking care
Oh,
of
yeah.
Bran? And she was just like, yeah.
What was
let
her
me
name
just
in Harry
swindle-
Potter? What was her name?
What? I don't know.
Fucking shit. What was her name? God damn, my girlfriend's gonna be pissed at me.
Well,
Who's
she
getting
tried
pissed
to,
at you?
It's girl.
she tried to swindle Ramsey, and she was
Yeah.
just like, I know what lords want, and she like puts her bot. She doesn't give a fuck, and she's savage, and she was the only one who was almost there, but he had a knife in time, and he was just
Yeah.
like, and he's fucking slit her throat, and just, dude, she was there, and then she was gone, and just an instant, and
Yeah.
we were just like, she's dead.
Dude, Tonks. That's her name in Harry Potter. Sorry.
Oh god.
Congratulations!
Wow.
Yeah. Sorry. Oh, no, it bugged me because
The
I was like,
more
wait,
you know.
I know who this chick is.
You're just trying not to get yelled at.
Yeah, but like Ramsey killing her just like that. And
That was pretty boss because we didn't see anything of her up to that point, right? Because she was like missing.
I mean, no, we did. We
They
said
were-
she was with Bran.
Yeah,
Well,
she was,
well,
she was
Hodor-
protecting Rickon and Bran.
Right.
Or no, she was
Little
protecting
Lord.
Rickon, right?
Yeah,
Like
Bran, and she was at Winterfell, and she was prisoner, and Theon was like, "Yeah, you're my prisoner," and she's like, "I'm used to a lot worse than you."
Yeah.
And he was like, "Oh, whatever."
I think I've only seen that like Sansa rape scene like once.
Sorry.
So Battle of the Bastards.
Battle of
we
the
had the
Ba-
most important Stark die yet on us. What is it, Rickon?
Oh gosh.
I forgot about
Run to
fucking
your
Rickon.
master.
You honestly do. It's
You
so
do,
s-
you
it's
do.
it's so sad
He's a
because
little boy. He's
No,
a little
that's
boy.
she's teenage now.
I liked him better than
He's
I liked him
12.
better than Braun. I'm sorry, or Brandon.
Bran.
I was like I don't
Rickon
like.
had more character than Bran.
He was
I don't
like,
like
Bran is just
oh
like
my god.
I just don't like fantasy. I don't like the whole force of like.
when Rickon's little and he's like, they're not coming back.
yeah.
Brand's like, they're coming back. He's like, no, they're not.
He's being realistic at a child age.
You're
you
like,
know?
man, wiser words have never been spoken.
Yeah.
Fucking Bran now is like, okay.
He's like, I can see all.
He's
I know
like-
everything. I already know what's
I know
gonna happen.
everything. I know you.
Hold,
and I-
hold on, my
I know-
sister.
I know you.
She looked beautiful in that.
I'm watching my sister get raped right now. Hold on.
It's just so bad, man.
So monotone.
I can't get into. Yeah, I can't. He's just Interpol and fucking.
That's the point, though. I feel like
Yeah.
Bran is not. He's lost. He's the three-eyed raven, and
Yeah,
becoming the three-eyed raven,
you can't
become.
have emotions.
Yeah,
or
you have
can't-
you're
you
monotone.
be-
You have no.
You
no
can't be
emotion.
biased.
It just feels so quick and forced for me. I didn't like it.
Yeah, there really wasn't a transition. It
No.
was
Like,
that's why
one
when I
day
said
he just, like,
earlier it was jarring
Started
because
to learn his
because it
wording.
just
I am
fucking-
now the three-eyed raven.
basically
I am
Yeah.
woke, bitches.
There is an idea of brand, but you will see soon enough.
Bran
Bran
is not here. Did you Americans?
Yeah, that's why they're just American Psychoed us with brand and stuff.
Did anybody get absolutely terrified when they first saw the Night King, though?
oh yeah
For Hard Home.
Darth Maul frozen?
Yeah.
he was like sup
Sup, bitch?
What about that fucking that
Oh, the Olympic
form.
javelin
that
throw.
fucking yeah, the javelin. That's
How
what it was.
strong is he?
Dude, it doesn't even matter.
Oh, he's undead.
What freaks me out the most is that why did he aim at that guy and not the dragon that's clearly sitting still carrying the whole
Thank
crew?
you.
He probably sees it as a
Thank
weakness.
you.
Okay.
I was, because I rewatched that
He was
part.
just like
I rewatched that part.
He's aiming at a moving object rather than the still one
He's-
carrying.
The other White Walker's like, hey, bro, you can get that one.
It's a pissing contest.
No,
Dude, he's-
my dick's
Yeah,
bigger.
seriously.
He's like, my dick's
He's like,
bigger.
nah,
Yeah, I
dude,
know, it's a
nah, bro,
pissing
my chick's
contest.
watching. My chick's watching. Hold
Yeah.
on.
She's
like,
his aim was unparalleled.
No,
He would've-
I mean-
all the memes on the subreddits, but like if he would have taken the easy one, they would have been like, the Night King's a bitch. He was just like, it ain't no thing.
That's true. It honestly
You
made
know?
his dick bigger to
Yeah.
all of us watching it
and
after that. If
and
that
think
happened,
about it this way. Think about it this way. He's shooting an arrow or a javelin, whatever you want to call it, up into the air and just nailing one of the dragons. And everybody on the other side, especially Daenerys, she has to watch her dragon fucking get impacted and plummet.
which
to
one
its
was
death.
it? Was it her brother?
It was,
oh,
yeah,
they're all named after her
Viserys.
brother,
Yeah, it
but
was
I mean,
Viserion.
it's Viserion.
Viserion.
Viserys.
There's Drogon, Viserion, and then Rhaegon.
Drogon's the
Rhaegon.
biggest one, right? That's the
Drogon's
one
the
that
biggest
Rhaegon
black-
is the big one.
Rhaegon.
Big, giant black dragon, and then the other two have different colors, like green
The
and
green and yellow.
yellowish, goldish.
Yeah, and
But
they're,
when he fucking threw the javelin, I
He was
wanted
like-
I wanted the other White Walkers to like give him the numbers, you know, 10, 9.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. It was
feel
during
like
the
that was-
Olympics, so it was funny. Like they made those into
That was a
memes,
meme,
basically.
yeah,
Yeah,
it was.
where he's just because he's literally just in the
He
pose.
was like,
he's
he
just
was like
right there.
fucking like,
Come to Russia, mother Russia, you know.
for the watch.
For the hammer and sickle.
And that reminds me of another meme too, where remember when Arya tried to get back into Winterfell and those guys were like, nah, who are you? Fuck off. And she was like,
yeah.
Arya
Jon?
Stark, eat shit. And like, so the Night King, they're making these like jokes that the Night King's gonna come to the door of Winterfell, and the guys at the door are just gonna be like, fuck off.
Wow.
John's gonna ride Rhaegon.
Oh,
Yeah, I can tell it's
He already wrote Daenerys.
Dude, honestly,
Wait, no. She wrote him. Sorry.
but honestly, I'm gonna say something that probably a lot of people are gonna get upset about.
Look at the camera when you say it.
Get upset about is that I am not a huge fan anymore of Arya. I was watching the previous.
What?
Yeah, I was gonna say that. 'cause
She's fucking Batman,
I
bro.
loved Arya in the beginning. 'Cause she was super like, she wanted to become a great warrior.
noble.
Yeah,
This is
she
the
just
thing,
wanted to be an
actually, we
awesome
didn't-
character.
She's too cocky now.
But now
Yeah.
she's too confident for me
Yeah.
that I'm just like, all right, I get it, you're good,
Like,
but
we
you
get
shouldn't
it.
be that good. Like she lost her fight against the fucking girl with no face.
Yeah, that's
you know?
the thing we
and,
actually
and
did
she
not.
won,
We,
and
we,
that was such a forced win for me.
we
I was
didn't
like,
talk
no,
about
you lost.
her
Ego.
character arc.
character
She's an
with
ego.
with the the man.
I'm glad she killed the pedophile. I was super proud of.
Oh,
I was
with the
super
eyes?
happy of that.
He was like, ah!
Yeah, that was very satisfying.
With Bravos, when she went to Bravos,
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
faceless men.
Yeah,
and
faceless men.
what's
I
his
just
name?
didn't
Fuck that
know,
odds
like,
story.
No face, right?
It was just
His
the
name
yeah
begins with a J.
the no face man or
Oh,
what-
oh
Fucking-
shit.
I guess I have to read the books, but I
No
just
name.
I didn't really
They just
care
didn't-
for that.
No, I know what you're talking about. No, we're the guy with no face. What's his name?
I'm looking.
Fuck.
Faceless
faceless man.
man. Jaqen Hagar.
Jaqen Hagar.
Jaqen, yeah.
Jaqen is badass.
A
Yeah,
girl
he was
has
a great
no-
character, and even the chick
Yeah.
that was with him, I was like, like this is someone that can
Chick.
whip up to like fucking, Arya into like the great warrior she wants to be.
But I felt
then,
she was jealous though. She
But-
was envious and threatened.
Well, I mean that's kind of her character, and I'm fine with that. But it's just like the fact that Arya beat her just made me go like, no.
I love how you do that.
Because she didn't. She lost. She got stabbed in the fucking,
She got
like-
stabbed twice. Did she get
Yeah,
stabbed?
she
Pull
got
up that clip right now.
No.
But for me, I think it was more or less that Arya has nothing to lose. Her family's fucking dead, and this bitch is just
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
threatened by her presence, and she can see that Arya is a better warrior, so she's threatened by that, and she knows that there's a problem and that she could be like ousted by this Stark girl.
Right.
But the problem is that Arya wasn't really truly dedicated to being a faceless man.
No,
she
sure,
was
yeah.
like, no, I'm still Arya Stark. I'm gonna bury Needle, but I'm gonna be able to recover that shit when
Yeah.
I want to. So
Yeah.
she's not willing to give up her true identity. She's corrupting the faceless men and what they stand for. But, however, I can't wait to see bleep. We're gonna bleep it out because that's a prediction. But still, when she kills Littlefinger, oh my god, like. ugh.
Well, I mean that I love that, but I also just didn't like the fight scene between her and Brienne of Tarth.
Yeah.
I was like,
I was
okay,
like, dude,
you're good, but you're not better than
Brienne
Brienne
is
of
like,
Tarth. Like,
she fucking.
she's on another.
She's a warrior.
Fucking level. She beat the Hound. Like
Yeah.
she
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
fist punched the fucking shit
So
out
what
of
are you,
him,
fucking-
knocked him down a hill
Yeah.
right in front of your eyes. You're not gonna tell me Arya is now at that level after like
And
what a
the
few
sheer
years.
size difference.
Yeah, the sheer
Brienne is
the
big
strength.
as most men or bigger.
But the thing with Arya, like I think she realizes that she's not
size.
big. She's not
Her
big.
size. Her
She's
size.
quick. She's quick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's what I
Yeah.
liked about her in season 1 is that she was trying to learn how to do the dance.
Right.
Yeah.
Like
From
And she still has that.
what's his name?
Fuck, what was his name?
No,
Like,
that's not
Hey.
that.
she's still that sleek with her style
Yeah,
of fighting.
and I liked her when she was like that, but I was just like, man, it's just because he learned from Bravos, that what was it? Fuck, his name was something
His
cool
name is
too.
Syrio Pharrell.
Serial Pharrell. There you
J.T.
go.
What do we
Coke, I
say
know.
to the god of death?
Yeah,
Today. And he
I loved that. And that's what I loved her character in the very beginning of the show, and
He's
then
so,
just
like-
eventually she just that's why I'm saying like I know people are gonna
Yeah.
probably disagree with me on
No,
that.
I
but
think I get it. I feel it, and,
But-
and he, no,
all
I
the-
get it.
Actually, all the fucking Starks except
Yeah.
fucking Jon Snow. I felt like I started disliking them eventually.
I like Sansa more. though.
Sansa-
I think no, I do like
Sansa
Sansa.
evolved.
Okay. Like I think what because I understand what you're saying, Sansa and Arya, but when they fucking conspired they beat Littlefinger.
That was
They
great.
tricked
that was
No,
the
man,
redemption that
was
I
good.
needed.
Yeah, yeah.
I didn't
think
see that
that's-
coming.
No, that's true. That's true because she's
I hope.
literally explaining all of the
Yeah.
things like saying like to Arya like
Making him
like,
feel
oh,
like
yeah.
he has the upper hand.
yeah, and then all of a sudden it's like, how do you wish to pay for these crimes, Lord Baelish? And then it's just like,
Oh my god, wait. And the best
man.
meme that I ever saw, like in recent times during that,
It was just like
this is so funny. No. Remember this though? Whenever like Littlefinger there was a meme on Reddit and it was Littlefinger and it was like, I command you to escort me back to the Vale, and it says you cannot fast travel.
you cannot fast travel when enemies are nearby.
Skyrim!
I command you, and then he gets down and does the bitch move where he's pleading and begging for his life. Please, Sansa, I love you.
I can take the pineapples off!
Sansa, I can take the pineapples off. We don't have to have the pineapples on the pizza, Sansa.
Oh, rest in peace, Jasmine.
That
Jasmine's
escalated
not Lord
quickly.
Baelish. I feel so bad now.
Dude, he was just like, Sansa, let's just.
Yeah,
That was a
Arya
quick
was just like-
death. That was beautiful. I love that.
Needle took the
Yeah.
Was that Needle?
needle.
No, it was.
No, it was
Oh,
a
it was the
dagger.
dagger
It was
that
his,
he
it was his
dagger.
own dagger.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
what was
that's
fucking
right.
When
cool,
Bran
too.
said, you said I did warn you not to trust me, and he was like,
Dude,
See when he mentioned the ladder.
No.
dude, right there. I was
Yeah.
like, Bran, being the fucking third eye raven. What
fucking creepy
That was a
is.
boss ass. That was a
Radiohead-
boss ass move
Radiohead
though.
song.
That was a boss
Oh, when
ass.
he gave him the dagger.
No, well, yeah, when he was just like, chaos is a ladder, And then Peter Bates was like,
He got chills.
"You're creeping everyone out.
Hey, bro.
You said I
gotta
should warn you
stop.
not
You
to
gotta
trust
stop, man. You're creeping everybody out." Like
Even the creeps are like, what?
me. He was like, you don't have that technology yet.
So, when now we're
We're dwelling.
Yeah, we're dwelling. Yeah.
we're very
We're
much
getting
like,
it's
into
fine, man.
season
It's-
7. No, we're getting
but
into
everybody
season
was
7,
waiting
but
for
yeah.
Littlefinger to die. We all wanted it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Big time. We were. How did I scream and cheer? when
Oh,
that
hell yeah,
happened?
everyone did.
We were all like,
Pretty sure
fucking
everyone
finally.
stoked.
I saw the
Shit.
I saw this video on YouTube where it showed this bar was playing it live,
Oh.
and that scene, the entire bar fucking cheered.
I think I've seen that.
Yeah.
like where they're
That's
like,
cool.
"Yeah,
That's cool.
fucking
That's
dude."
hilarious.
Respect, man.
We didn't really touch on the journey between Arya and the Hound.
That was such a
pretty
great fucking
Yeah.
like.
developed.
It's like a
Duo.
mom and dad. I mean, mom and dad.
It was like Padre
Yeah.
and Brienne. You know, I
Yeah.
love their duo in the beginning when they were like just
Yeah.
traveling.
Pod.
The one thing for me with the Hound was the fucking where they bought, they had to fucking find somewhere to spend the night.
the father and the daughter.
father and the daughter.
Yeah.
And then he comes back.
Oh, that was
Yeah.
great. I
Oh,
love that.
fucking
And then he even
hell, dude.
He
buried
said
them
they'll
in the
be
cold.
Yeah.
and
they'll be
everything.
dead before when winter
Yeah,
comes.
yeah,
He
yeah.
said that.
And he
then
knew
And then
that
they,
too.
and then they were.
the most amazing thing was when he went through that. They were traveling through and they wanted to get food or whatever, and he's talking about the chickens with that guy. And he's like, "Oh, let's have a go at your friend, and we'll give you whatever you want." He's like, "I think I'll require 2 fucking chickens now." Like, and I
talk
was like,
too much.
"Damn, dude, you talk too much." Yeah, and he was like,
Fucking
"Oh,
Hound is-
man." He doesn't care.
Jesus.
Like, I think all of us have a little Sandor Clegane in us.
Sandor
The
Clegane.
Clegane Bowl,
Yeah.
baby.
Bets.
Right?
You want to suck my dick? Is that it?
Dude, fucking but like see season 7 when when they go north of the wall all
Fight.
together.
Fucking
it was like
SEAL
that was
Team
like
Westeros and shit. I fucking love that episode.
SEAL Team Westeros.
Gendry was
Literally.
bitching and the Hound was like, "Would you
Dude,
stop bitching?"
That shit was badass when fucking Sir Davos came to recruit him. He's just like, "Where we going? Where we fighting? All right, let's go."
I
They
fucking
took-
love that.
They took that dude who looks like the Trunchbull from Matilda,
Yeah,
the guy who fucking revives the other guy.
yeah.
Yeah.
name?
Live.
Now that he
And
died,
you
it's
are-
like, ooh.
Yeah. He
Yeah,
got mauled by a
somebody-
fucking bear.
Somebody has those skills though. Who brought back Jon Snow as the Red
I
Woman?
still got
Who's the
some
red
right
woman?
here.
Yeah, so Melisandre
Melisandre.
has
I'll
that.
just keep it.
Cheers.
Just keep him.
But there was another Red Woman. Remember that when she came to talk to Daenerys?
Oh yeah.
There's another Red Witch.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, but she wasn't like a real red witch. Though.
Did you see?
She
Ghost-
didn't show titty.
Yeah.
What?
You'll be a red witch if you show titty.
Remember when Melisandre turned old and shit? I was
Oh,
like, man, I
yeah.
still spank. I don't care.
Hence
It's
the.
like The Shining. You're just like, I'm alright.
I really,
And so it is.
I really like the way that they did that part because it was super fucking eerie and creepy.
Creepy.
Yeah, when she turned to like
Yeah.
old Melisandre.
Yeah, that was
Because
nasty.
like Game
Was
of
it
Thrones
like on
like
Jon Snow?
it's still
We
good like
still don't know.
She tried.
She took off a necklace, I think, right?
yeah, she took off her
Yeah,
so
yeah,
that
yeah, that's
necklace
right.
keeps her young, but like damn dude the way they shot that
Does
and
it
everything like
keep her young or does it make her look young?
make her
Yeah,
look
I think
young.
that's
Probably
what makes
it's
it, yeah.
probably the sorcery. The
honestly
Sorcery!
I think she's like
appearance.
really old.
Yeah, she's
like
a witch.
I think
She's
I
probably
think-
gonna be in the
I think
the
that
prequel.
I think that keeps her like almost
cool.
like immortal. You
Good
know,
for
Yeah.
her money too.
I think
No,
that
you,
keeps her
you
immortal.
see, I think that's she's probably gonna be in the prequel that you're.
That would
talking
be
about.
fucking dope.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would love to have her back in.
All right, so let's get into the when Arya kills Frey.
Walder Frey.
Oh,
The
yeah.
beginning of season 7.
Yes.
That was a great introduction. I love that.
Yeah, that was
great.
fucking cool.
I love. Honestly, though, the only thing that bugged me about it is I wish she showed her face because she talks about like you kill one wolf. If you don't kill all the wolf, then the sheep are never safe or some shit like that, right? Like I wish she showed herself that she
Right
was
there?
a Stark before they all died because then it just seems like Walder Frey
Fuck
killed
you
them.
in
She's
your
like,
face.
who-
Yeah, basically. It's like, we were betrayed, but it's
But
like,
she
no,
showed-
you weren't. You were fucking owned. The North remembers,
She
like,
showed Walder.
Yo,
So.
we skipped Battle of the Bastards.
Jesus.
That's true.
Oh, that's right,
Oh,
that's
God.
right.
Ramsay's death. Ramsay's
right.
death.
You know what? There is no
Yeah.
chronological.
Yeah,
order.
seriously.
Fuck
We're all
that.
over the place. Fuck it. It's Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
Who gives a
Anybody
shit?
who watches the shit
I know, but I know
knows.
you want to have a field day with that one.
Yes, I do. So we're gonna keep touching up on more that we missed, maybe, because I'm pretty sure there's a shit ton that we have missed, and continue on from there.
Honestly, dude, I felt like this would have been like an hour for each season.
Yeah, we could have.
Yeah.
If we watched the seasons again, we would have done.
There's just too much.
There's just so much shit going on, dude.
and that's good. I think.
We went into this like, yo, we got this.
I got 5.
We don't
parts.
Almost 2 hours later, we're like, yo, we missed a lot of shit.
There's a shit ton.
Jorah getting the grace.
We haven't even Jorah, we haven't even fucking touched on that fool.
Yeah.
Wait, if you just get touched by a grayscale and then
Jorah,
Yeah.
you develop the herpes?
the definition of friend zone. You know, like it's
That
so
was a
sad.
big thing, dude. Yeah.
what did Khaleesi tell him?
I got so
I
emotional.
love you, but as a friend.
She banished him, and then whenever he finally came back, it was like, I command you. You swore to serve me. Now I command you to go and find the cure.
And then she's like,
And then you return to me.
The fucker comes back and she's just like, yo, I'm fucking my nephew now.
I didn't think you'd come back.
sorry, bro. She's like, yo, he hangs dong and like,
The dragons like him.
Yo, he hangs dong and he kind of does this thing with his tongue.
yeah, and you're just weird.
You're kind of old.
You're a
Not
bit
to be
old.
rude, but you're kind of old.
What
Like,
did you say about Jorah earlier?
What?
About him smelling like onions or something?
No,
No,
that was Jasmine.
That
That was Jasmine. Yeah,
I'm
that's
like,
right.
nah, he looks okay.
Oh yeah, that's right.
It was Walder Frey. I'm like, there's no comparison. You don't compare
Yeah,
those
yeah,
two
seriously.
people.
Oh, yeah.
Jorah's fuckable.
Jorah's
still.
like, he smells like coconuts and like suntan, and
he's like
he's
that.
clean, you know.
I'm pretty sure he'd be that vacation dad who's always wearing, you know, those tropical t-shirts,
Oh,
shirts
yeah.
and everything. And
He's ready to
like,
party.
Yeah.
At any
Throwing
point.
like a,
If it's gonna pop off, he's there.
he's fucking board shorts all the
Yeah.
time. You know, like,
he's like Hawaii 5-0 as fuck.
All right, so where are we?
we're in season 7.
Steven.
Steven, you're drunk.
No, we didn't even fucking
You're
talk
drunk,
about
Michael.
the battle.
You're
Battle
drunk.
of the Battle. Yes, Ramsay's death.
Ramsay's death. My favorite.
Hallelujah.
character's death. God damn it. No, but leading up to that, I
Okay.
love when what was his name?
Rickon.
Run to your
His
master.
death. Dude, all he had to do was fucking run sideways, man.
I do have to fucking talk about this because it's one of the best fucking battle scenes I've ever seen in any type of film.
Yeah, Battle of the Bastards.
Battle of the Bastards, like that cinematography and the way they fucking choreographed that fight, like was phenomenal.
Yeah.
I've never seen anything like it. Like when I was watching it for the first time, I was kind of like in shock of just how well it was done. Like it was just fucking. John's just like, fuck, what's going on? You mate, bam, arrow through the head. Okay. You know, like,
But they did Ghost dirty.
huh?
They did Ghost dirty.
Oh,
Ghost.
Ghost.
The dog?
yeah.
The dog. The wolf.
Direwolf.
The direwolf.
Oh, yeah,
They did
sorry,
him
the
real
dog.
dirty.
Wait, did he die?
The budget.
Oh.
They just like were like, nah.
It's not there. We're wasting too much on all
The
these.
budget, the
people.
CGI was like, it's too much. We're gonna go with the other shit.
Maybe that's why they did the whole recon thing. Like, you know what? Just kill them off now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Remember this brother that you had no connection with?
Dude, Ramsay though, like, I feel like Ramsay, like, kind of like, just he knew what was up. Like, he's like, fuck, man, I'm kind of like pinned down right here. Like, got all these fuckers at me. And he still chose to be a fucking dick.
After he already murdered his own father.
He's like, you know what? I mean, this might be the end for me. I'm gonna go out like a boss.
I killed
I'm
my
gonna
dad.
I'm gonna kill your brother in front of you.
Like a fucking G.
Dude, he killed his dad and he killed his dad's wife.
Fucking Sansa.
Let her. Oh,
Sansa's
God.
like, we're never getting Rickon back. Oh, you know it was fucked up too. Even it was like just like even more when the battle started. A flurry of arrows just fucking hit him. A flurry of arrows just hit his lifeless corpse.
Oh yeah, that's right.
That was fucked up.
I'm like, Game of Thrones doesn't fuck around.
Just pouring salt on the wound.
Ugh.
I know it's like people weren't attached to that character, but like
He
Yeah.
was a boy.
but it was seeing John like, you know, like that was his little
Yeah,
brother.
we didn't want to do that.
That's why
To him,
he's
you
so
know, that
cerebral with
Yeah.
it. He did that just to make him fucking angry.
And it worked.
And it
obviously.
fucking worked.
Run to your
I'm watching
master.
right now. He's like, I got him.
Dude, something about that dude's voice just makes me fucking mad.
Ramses?
Ramsey?
Reek.
Reek. Hello, Reek. Hello, Reek. Come to your master.
Come to your
To your master.
Run to your brother.
Run
Bitch.
to your brother.
Then Sansa came in with like straight.
As fucking Gandalf.
Yeah, she was like,
With the Riders of goddamn Rohan.
we won the Battle of the Bastards because of me. Because of the Knights of the Vale. They wanted to fight for me. And I was like, you cocky bitch, but you right. You know?
I hate her.
No, but she's right
She's
though.
right in that aspect,
She's
but
right, because
still.
if that wouldn't have happened, they would not have won.
Without
They were
Littlefinger.
They were gonna get fucked. And yeah, but you know what? You're right.
They were gonna get fucked.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
They didn't have the numbers.
No. No, they didn't.
They
And
would have had a chance if Jon didn't act in anger.
Wait, did they?
Because that was the strategy, like to get Ramsay's army to come forward.
And then they were gonna go around.
Yeah.
Yep.
Sorry, I'm thinking about Gondor right now. Like, did they attack Gondor? Then the Knights of Rohan came?
It's a different time.
Who
It's a
cares?
different thing.
It's fantasy.
Right
Too
then.
much fantasy.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Too much fantasy.
All right then.
What I like about Game of Thrones is that it's more drama than anything, and
Keep
then
your
they have
secrets.
lights, you know.
You're gonna hate the long night
sprinkled.
then.
Yeah, that's the one
Yeah.
thing I'm like. I mean, I love Naomi Watts. I hope she does really well in it, you know. But
Naomi Watts, isn't it?
Dude,
She's a lead
it's
actress.
just a matter of the fact, like it's 1,000 years prior, which
She may
dragons,
be the Sean Bean.
dragons
Yeah.
and magic were very more prominent 1,000 years ago.
yeah,
Yeah.
Oh, she's gonna die then.
Lots more
that's what I'm
giants.
saying.
of
She
course.
might be the
There's
Sean
supposed to be
Bean.
giants and
Giants.
fucking.
Yeah.
I've been surprised if
Dude,
saw a fucking
1-1.
werewolf.
More direwolves.
An elf?
A werewolf.
Oh,
The elves were the original. You're gonna see the children of the forest.
Yeah, the children of the
Yeah.
forest.
Dude,
Yeah.
1-1. The homie, the giant 1-1.
What about that child of the forest who took one for the team? She was like, "Go, fucking go, get out of here!"
throwing them-
She's like, go, leave.
she's
I'm
probably gonna be in it.
she was like the
She's like,
firecracker,
I'm gonna take
right?
this one.
She's like
so.
fucking X-Men. What is it? Fire
Yeah, like-
Jubilee. She's like the Jubilee.
They
of
like
Game
pumpkin
of Thrones.
bombs.
I got the Sentinels. Go, run.
Fireworks.
What?
Oh, fuck, man.
Dude, so-
That's another podcast within itself.
We got the Hound and his chickens and Brienne and all these characters that we missed the details on. But I feel like it's kind of weird. It's like just like it's cut and dry with them. I don't even know if it's really like super detailed the development of their character. It's just more or less getting them to open up. Like the Hound was just like, yeah, I'm a dickhead, and then it's gonna become apparent that I care a little bit, but I'm also still a dick. Like,
Dude, going back to the Battle of the Bastards, Ramsay's face when he realized this whole situation just 180'd on him.
I mean, when he got cornered.
He was just like,
oh dear.
damn. Well, retreat.
I'm just gonna back out of this one real slow.
He's like, I still have Winterfell.
I fucked my aunt. So not yet. That's not happening.
You got overzealous right
No,
now.
yeah, right there.
Oh, let's talk about. Is it season 6 that introduced the future vision? The visions
With Bran.
with
With
Bran?
Bran and Ned's.
Yeah, introduced right.
That was
Rhaegar
really
and-
profound for me.
That was actually like a flashback
Yeah.
kind of thing, you know. Like,
He had a vision. It was almost like his warging skills. Like when he goes back and we all discover as viewers, and he's the only one who knows. And it's the first time, besides Ned, like we discover for the first time that Lyanna was actually not kidnapped by Rhaegar.
Secretly married because they were in love.
And the marriage between
it was nullified.
it was it was nulled. So Oberyn's sister was killed, but those children were they were also killed. But then the marriage was illegitimate. So then it was actually legitimate, and Jon Snow is legit now, and he's
a
the heir.
Targaryen.
Aegon.
Yes.
Aegon Targaryen.
And Bobby B, Bobby B, baby.
Bobby B was a fuck.
He was pissed, and he was under
He
the
was
impression
jealous.
King Robert's rebellion was built on a lie.
Yeah, it was
You know?
really well said.
And I was just like,
Even though from a guy I don't
OMG.
like.
And watching that exchange between Ned and Lyanna when she's giving birth and she's dying, and Ned's just like, ah. She's like, don't tell anybody, you must protect him. And then we fucking, it comes full circle, and you're like, oh, fuck, Ned Stark is the original G. Holy shit.
Ned
We all
Stark
thought
was
that
the
he was a
shit.
fucking cheating bitch, that he just had a bastard son, and he didn't even, and he just protected his sister, and he protected Jon Snow.
From the get-go, for me, I knew there was something more about that.
Yeah, there's something that
everyone
radiates
had
from
it.
his personality.
Everyone had an idea.
Yeah. His personality isn't that. It's not that, like, dishonorable
He was
guy.
honorable up until the day he fucking died.
Yeah, it's
dude.
what got him killed. That's
what
the whole
got him
thing.
killed,
Like,
like-
yeah, and then we have... Oh, dude, we haven't even talked about Lord Varys.
Dude, how many more characters have we not talked about already?
I mean, what do you want to do? Blame George R.R. Martin. It's his fault.
Yeah, everyone's incesting and shit.
Like, seriously, dude, get help.
That's like the 8th time
Is
we
this
told
just
him.
one long con for him? Like, see, like fucking your sister isn't that bad, and he's just like with his own sister and everything. You know?
This is my sister,
It's the build-up.
Jane
to him.
R.R. Martin.
Gene. her middle names match with his.
It's like him.
His twin sister. He's like, you see, I wrote a whole book and everyone's cool with it.
You guys liked it.
Now you see.
Acknowledge this fucking track though. This is
Oh, yeah.
when Cersei blew up the set. I want to frolic in the
Wildfire.
fucking woods. Yes. Moving on from that. So let's talk about another character that we missed, Olenna.
Yeah.
Olenna.
Baddest bitch ever, dude.
Bitch went up like a G.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is probably
Unafraid.
one of. She's probably the
unapologetic.
only character that ever had like a pretty cool noble death.
Yeah.
Yeah, like,
and she did it to herself.
like,
Yeah.
She was like-
my first initial impression of her, like, when she was introduced, I was like, she's lived through some shit.
She doesn't care.
She carried herself in that way, like she's lived a life, you know?
Yeah. The loyalty was never questionable with her. And she's, hey, what are you doing? Like, Marjorie, like, what is your deal? Why are you're being, like, brainwashed by these sparrow people? And Marjorie's like, yeah, shh.
She knew how to play the game.
Yeah.
Like, man, fuck them. Just say what you're thinking. Can you get the fuck out of here? I want to talk to my granddaughter.
She knew how to play the game. And
The fucking
players
old
in the
sparrow
game.
dude is like,
she's
He's like,
fucking-
but religion is the way.
I was like, dude, you're gonna die.
oh,
Basically, she went out like a fucking boss ass.
Yep.
What did she say to Jamie before she
and
went
again,
out?
she said, well, she talked about the poison, but the other thing that I loved about it was that, like, yes, we love that Joffrey died, and we love that we got to see Cersei, like, cry about it and watch him die, but we also love to see Cersei find out who did this to her. It comes full circle, and, like, Lady
Yeah.
Olenna was, like, talking to Jamie, he's like, you know, this is what I gotta do it, you know? I gotta kill you. You're lucky I talked her out of letting. I was gonna stab you because that's what she wanted. She wanted me to fucking make it painful, but you know I talked her out of that, so you're welcome. And she's like, okay. And he's like, poison basically. So
Yeah.
here, and she's like, well, is it gonna be painful?
No.
And he's like, no, I made sure of that. And she's like, good. And then she was like,
She just downed
She
it.
was
Also,
like-
I killed your son.
Yeah, basically.
I'd hate to go out like your son.
Like the biggest.
G.
Like,
She just whooped it out.
she
and
said
went,
like
damn,
eyes
dude. I was like,
bleeding,
That's
fuck.
what fucking happened, though.
eyes bleeding,
Like a
foaming at
fucking
the mouth. What a
boss,
mess.
man.
Yeah.
What a scene. Not at all what I intended.
I love how she says that after she takes the poison. Jamie
Yeah.
couldn't do shit.
He's like, I already made sure there wasn't gonna be pain.
He's like, fuck.
Now I can't stab an old lady.
Almost
Like, you
like
see, I'd never seen the poison work before. At first, he thinks she's just being a bitch. She's like, oh, fuck you, man. You're poisoning. Okay, I get it. I'm poisoning you. My son was poisoned. Ha 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 ha. But then she's like, you see, I'd never seen the poison work before.
No.
And he was like,
What?
did you see the shift in his face?
Yeah.
He goes like this.
Huh?
Not at all what I intended. And then he's like,
He's
tell
like,
Cersei, I want her to know it was me.
Yeah.
And then it's
She was like fucking like.
And then it's so noble that we don't actually get to see her die on screen.
Yeah.
Which I loved.
she went out like a G.
And he was like,
like, what? He goes up and starts stabbing her body.
no, you feel something. Fuck you.
Damn it!
I gotta
Wake
tell
up.
Cersei this. How dare you do this to me?
I need to get
Jamie's-
laid.
Oh yeah, dude, when fucking Cersei lost Tommen, and everyone found out why it's called King's Landing.
King's Landing.
Get the fuck out.
One joke.
Get the fuck
You, Joe and Jasmine, right?
Hey man, I don't like pineapple on my fucking pizza.
No, but that joke fucking demands that.
Equally as reprehensible.
So, after Cersei blew up the sept, and then Tommen found out, it was hilarious. Dude, that whole thing, that whole series.
It's very dark.
That that
Small
episode.
section, yeah.
Yeah, where you know the what was it? What the hell was Cersei doing?
What do you mean?
Before the
Wildfire?
set, no, before the set blew up. She was on trial. Trial.
Yeah.
The Walk of Shame and all
It's
that
the Walk
bullshit.
of Shame,
Yeah.
which is so funny because remember when she was walking through the streets for the first time and it's like shame, shame, and everyone's against her, and that one guy's like, cunt!
Yeah, they were so
Wait.
emphasis.
He was
They
like,
were such
"Cunt!"
Wow. The
And I
guy that
laughed
says
out
that is
loud.
like, yo, hey, dude, chill.
Right? Like,
Cunt! And then there's one guy who threw shit at her or something.
Throwing
Yeah.
shit at her in the body double. That was interesting. That's the first time I've ever seen something like that.
Yeah, but I'm saying, but before the setup, before Tommen dies, spoiler.
this whole thing's a spoiler, dude.
But that whole setup was beautiful because he's like, when he was in his room, just, I'm going. Okay. Oh shit. The mountain's like, nah, bro. You can't come in without an ID.
He's like, he's basically like, government and religion can coexist as one. And everyone's like, and
Yes,
he's like,
yes,
yes.
Stroke him off more.
Yeah, and
Fuck that.
I mean, this just proves 12-year-olds shouldn't be king.
You know what's like fucked up? Like that, like him just looking at the whole place just on fire, just burning.
Knowing that his wife
Yeah.
was in there.
Wife was in there, fucking like
He actually loved her too.
people.
She didn't love him.
The people that he cared about were in
I
there.
love her too.
He was actually he was actually into the whole religion.
He was about it. He was trying to make things work, and like
Yeah.
he didn't actually have that.
And
evil
to see
disposition that his
all
mother
of that
had.
just fucking leave him at
Exploded.
once.
He's like, everything that I've done has been in vain, and there's nothing I can do. The woman I love is dead, and now I don't want to have children. And fuck this. Peace. Fuck this.
Dude,
I'm
imagine
out.
if he did a backflip.
Dude, I felt like he just would have walked up and just.
Yeah, and
Aim for the bushes.
she had lost all of her children at this point, so it's like,
Yeah.
What about little Marcella?
Marcella?
Like, she got traded off to the Dornish people.
We don't talk about
basically-
Dorne anymore.
No, that was
a very
She was a
pivotal part.
prisoner of that, and Tyrion did that. He's like, I loved her, you know, sold her off to them.
I was gonna say like, about that too. Like, I know it's like how weird it fucking is, but that scene where
She was
Marcella she already knew that Jaime was her father. That was actually weirdly sweet.
Because it's not her fault. It's not her fault that she came into existence the way
Of
that
course,
she did.
yeah.
You're my father and my uncle.
I know that you're my father, and
But
it's
I
like
love
she
you.
loves him, and you know.
No, but like that was actually like that scene was actually like I was
Yeah.
like, and then she died, and I was like, damn.
and
okay.
those Dornish women.
Those damn Dornish women.
Fucking poison
Don't
ivy.
Fucking, she fucking
Sands.
poison ivied them.
Yeah.
Fucking herpes kid.
Call
back.
Sand people.
Oh, wow.
No, like you know how the bastard like name was instead of snow it's sand over
Yeah.
there.
Right.
Yeah, and there's so many bastards that they're like everybody's sand. You're a sand. You're a sand. Everybody's a sand. You know, like instead of snow, and they're proud of it. Like they're fine with it, and it's
Yeah,
not
it's
like
cool.
shameful
I really
over
like
there. In
about
Westeros,
their
it's
ideology.
shameful.
Yeah,
Very open.
Too bad they fucked up that whole arc. Wait,
Well, they got captured and taken as prisoner, and Cersei was like, "Fuck you! You killed my daughter."
what was Oberyn's last name?
Martell.
Martell.
Yeah.
Are they
just
extinct
fucked
now?
up the
Like,
whole
they're
entire.
extinct, right.
It was supposed to be like the seven
Yeah, no,
snakes
yeah,
or
they're
some
gone.
shit
Well,
like
the
that,
king
right?
was killed. His brother who's king.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
Okay,
the name's gone.
Elia Martell was the one who launched
Yeah,
all
Also, we're gone.
Her fault.
Are the who else is
Her
gone? What was Marjorie's last name?
that. Tyrell.
Tyrell.
They're gone
House
too.
Tyrell.
They're wiped.
Loras is gone. Lady Olenna.
No, yeah,
I mean, there's
almost
nobody
all the
else. The
families
Tyrell house is gone.
Easy.
Like they're
Oh,
just
the
getting
big
The
banners.
Stark?
name is extinct.
They're just getting rid of all these fucking banners, dude. Just
Stark
everywhere.
and Lannister
Yeah.
exist. Even the Mormonts exist. Little Lyanna Mormont. Oh my god.
Oh, she's the best. See, that's
Lady
what
Mormont.
I wish
I'm
Arya
sorry.
was.
Did I totally screw up her
Right,
name? I'm
no.
pretty sure. Just I don't know if they called that they.
Her.
They gave her a nickname.
Leon.
It's Lady Mormont, but is it
Lady
Lyanna?
Mormont.
It's Lady.
Lady
It's
Mormont.
Leon.
I don't know
She's
if I
named
said
after
Lyanna.
a Stark. That's so.
Oh,
it's
okay,
named after
so that
the-
makes sense.
Yeah.
Because when
Because, you
Sir
know, they're
Davos
honoring.
was like, well, if they're anything as fierce as their lady, I'm sure they'll be in trouble.
Yeah.
or whatever. he
Seriously,
says.
like,
and she
she's
was
so
like,
cool.
why are you here? And I was like,
I'm
damn.
wondering when George R.R. Martin's gonna kill her.
Nah, dude.
You like this character?
She's gonna
Badass.
she's gonna have such a badass moment killing fucking probably goddamn like Cersei or something.
And remember, Jon Snow's like, I had the honor of serving under your father at the Night's Watch, you know. like,
Yeah.
I would love if you would just pledge your army to me, you know? And she's like, yeah, no, but man, fuck you. I'm like, you're gonna kill my people for what? You know?
She's the most like she makes most sense out
She's
of anybody in the
apathetic.
goddamn
She's just
show.
like, nah, tell me what you're gonna do because otherwise, fuck you, you're not gonna kill my men. And that's a child.
Yeah, seriously.
What the hell? Rob Stark's like, no, we're gonna do this. Send them all.
Send them all to war. Fuck it, I don't care. Ceci's like, I'm gonna fuck my brother.
She's like, if you ain't first, you're last.
Oh god.
Fucking just Ricky Bobby that shit.
Oh, dude, actually, reminds me, dude, that last episode when fucking Jamie went against fucking Cersei for the first
Yeah.
time. I honestly
this
thought
now.
He was gonna
I
die.
honestly thought he was gonna die when
Yeah,
the
me
mountain
too.
walked right in front of him. You know, like
Oh.
where
He
she's
ordered-
like, yeah, he's like, I don't believe you, and he just fucking walks away. I was like,
He pulls his sword and you're like, oh,
yeah.
no.
I honestly,
him.
if that happened, I would have been even more crushed.
Yeah. And then he
Yeah.
rides off and he's like, fuck, I guess I'm going to the north. And he sees
Yeah,
his
and
metal
then-
hand and there's the snowflake and it just melts and he's like,
Winter's here.
well then. He's like, right
Shit,
then.
well, shit, we didn't even talk about like fucking Daenerys coming over, Dragonstone, the dragon glass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, no, we did talk about that.
Well, we talked about
Getting the
Dragonstone
dragon
with
glass and all that
Stannis.
shit.
Where Jon Snow.
Jon Snow in the cave, like, yo, I drew these before you got here.
Yeah, seriously, right? Just to make you believe.
You believe me now?
John learned about the dragon glass being able to kill the White Walkers before because he had to have
Right.
an exchange with them, and so did Sam. So
Yeah.
he knows how to identify dragon glass. So whenever he learned about Daenerys and the Dragon Queen, he was like, "Oh, Dragon Stone, I've got to meet you down there." So he's,
He's
like,
like,
"Oh,
"Meet
you're
you."
sitting on a fucking gold mine of dragon glass, and just so you know, this is the key to killing the fucking army of the dead." So it's just naturally, it's just like synchronicities.
Fucking SEAL team Westeros.
Dude, that was a badass episode. I love that
And that
shit.
bear, man, that CGI fucking
SEAL
dead
team
bear,
West.
that was
fucking
amazing.
that scared me.
Are we gonna talk about
It's like
the
the
fucking?
Yaogwai, okay?
We're gonna talk about where they got this randomly in the north, where they got those giant ass chains from.
What?
The chains where they drag the
that's
fucking
right.
dragon.
Yeah,
That's
you're
right.
right. You know what? This is bullshit. Okay, like, well, first of all, there's a bunch of dead zombies. They're not even fucking coherent in that sense.
They should have used
What are
each other.
they? What are they strategical?
I was
They're just
gonna
gonna fucking
say-
like go under the water and like just fucking like be like Davy Jones that shit and fucking
Right?
like, yeah. Like,
Dude,
just
like, why
hook
not
it
just
on
grab
there,
him by
yeah.
the tail? You know, like they could have grabbed him by the tail, you know, out of the water.
How did they do
And,
that?
and just like in manpower, just fucking pull
Like
that
a bunch of like
motherfucker out.
zombies.
Small
You
details,
don't
but
have to
details
have a
that piss me
chain and
off.
shit.
The chain came out of fucking nowhere.
Or that battle right before fucking Daenerys fucking like
My
said
dragon.
like Vahar or whatever her fucking quote is to
Dracarys.
Jakaris, yeah.
Dracarys.
Right to
Throw
Jamie's
Dracarys.
face. And then Bronn was just like, no, you fucking idiot. Like,
No, you cunt.
He's like, dude, what are you doing?
yeah. He's like, what did you fucking think was gonna happen? You know,
Did you
like,
have to bring all the dragons?
Like, what do you fucking protect his shit?
Tyrion was like, you idiot.
yeah, under his breath.
Fucking- you
He's like,
fucking
you
idiot.
fucking
He was like,
dumb
Fucking
piece
idiot.
of shit.
He's like,
dumb bitch.
Oh, yo. Fuck, can't.
That's Dickon's death, too.
Fuck, I keep wanting to talk about the future, but we can't yet. Next.
we can a little bit.
No.
Thank
You
you.
gotta save it.
Next.
Because it's gonna be like at least like a 30-minute segment where it's
Yeah, there's
That's
so many
true.
predictions that you could possibly have.
30 minutes we can like go over the
So
predictions.
what we have seen though is that little teaser trailer. Is the three
Yeah.
Starks walking into their basic.
and then Winter's coming after
Reuniting.
them like a fucking like It Follows.
Wait, but so like, do you remember when Gendry was talking to somebody? Was it Davos?
Gendry's gonna fuck Arya.
No, but okay, cool. But that's when he was talking to somebody. Maybe it was Davos. When he talks about his mother and he talks about what he knows about her and he talks about her having yellow hair, and how like, so I don't know if this is even appropriate. Is this falling under the predictions category or what?
No,
Because-
go ahead.
Because he talks about this and he's like, my mother, blah, 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 blah. And do you remember how Cersei talked about our first boy that we lost, or, you know, whatever, black hair? Like, Gendry is Cersei's son, maybe. We know he's Robert's son. But he talks about her, and she talks about when we went through that hard time when we lost our son, our first boy. I lost a son. I'm like, oh shit. So I don't know.
Gendry might be a Lannister.
Yeah, it's gonna be crazy. Well, he's got Baratheon.
I know about that theory too, and the way that he did talk
It
about
makes sense.
his mother. He
The
was
most
saying that, like,
sense.
yeah, my mother's blonde hair, blah, blah,
Blonde
blah.
hair, and he doesn't know much more than that because obviously they you know,
And
that would make sense with Cersei because she's like,
and
fuck
Can't
you.
23 and me it.
They never specified how they lost their son.
No, they didn't. So they didn't specify if he was dead or not. So it's like, and you know Cersei, that fucking psycho bitch. She's like, you're not Jaime's, so bye.
I don't want you in
Sorry,
it.
I only do incest babies.
Can we
It's gonna be a
appreciate
no
the
for me,
fact-
dog.
Can we just appreciate the fact that even Game of Thrones kind of like memed themselves when they introduced Gendry again into the show, where Sir
Oh
Douglas is
yeah,
like,
with
It's
the
like-
I
fucking
thought you'd still be rowing.
the boat.
They tried to kill him. Oh man.
I pulled up the. He's
When-
a beast with that warhammer.
Davos
Oh
tried to
yeah, dude, that was
swallow this
badass.
guy.
I love how they brought back like the hammer of Robert to
Yeah.
like basically Gendry. He's like, I'm more used, like I'm better with a hammer and shit.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
just kinda
It's
badass.
like, oh, it's putting two together.
Yeah.
He doesn't
Enough
care. He's
to-
just like,
Gendry came
Okay,
back a badass.
Gendry's jacked as shit too, dude. He's like,
Yeah.
Because all the rowing.
He doesn't give a fuck.
all that roll.
Got them all built.
It's like they put leeches
long-
on me. That's not gonna
How long
stop
did
me.
it take him to get to King's Landing, dude?
Jesus Christ, man.
Weeks and weeks.
I mean, I think we have everything covered. Well, not everything, but like.
I mean, the stuff that's very
You know what?
much climactic.
And we're gonna do a prediction episode for the 8th season.
which
Yeah.
comes out, I don't know when, I forget.
April, like
April.
April
April
4th.
something.
April
14th.
14th.
Is it 14th? Yeah.
Yeah, so maybe like a week prior, we'll put out like a little 30-minute episode.
Which will be fun.
We'll touch on all the predictions that we have for
Everything
the
that
8th
comes
season.
out, yeah.
But yeah, it was fun. Are we gonna.
I know we possibly couldn't touch on
There's
every
so many
fucking
details.
thing.
Hold on.
Eat a
Fuck
dick.
you guys.
Eat a
Hold
dick.
on. I know we missed a shit ton of shit, but fuck you. Try explaining all the fucking things.
It's like, do you really want to sit here and watch for 3 hours?
Yeah, right?
That's what's gonna happen.
All the fucking convoluted storylines
Yeah.
that just branch
Jesus
off into
Christ.
different
You know,
Seriously.
like, jeez.
I'm the all hail the king of the north.
All right, we got Daenerys.
We're like, hey, but fuck you though.
Daenerys fucks her nephew, and Tyrion
okay, let's-
disapproves.
Here we go.
okay.
This is yeah. Tyrion disapproves.
He's like,
man. I told
he's
you,
like, wait, oh fuck, they're doing it.
Damn it! Save it for the predictions.
But let's end it on this. Hold the door.
Yeah.
Damn. Hold the fucking door.
This
We
is.
don't have all the beers to go around, but
Yeah.
for the watch.
I don't have any more beer. I have this.
That's been our Game of Thrones podcast, and we'll see you guys next time.
Hey, make sure to follow us on that.
Whatever
Stuff.
YouTube,
whatever this
Instagram.
fucking website is.
This was fun, guys, and we will see you
Next time.